from the SCP Foundation Archives. SCP-1882. Object Class: Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-1882 is to be kept in a room that is shielded against electromagnetic signals. Attempts to open SCP-1882's casing must be made off-site, in locations untraceable to Foundation resources. A researcher must be available daily to determine the identity of SCP-1882-A and record it. Possible new instances of SCP-1882 are to be subject to Anti-Surveillance Procedure L4, Annexed, before extraction. Description: SCP-1882 is a bakelite television of the Redacted brand. The power cord is missing, and the only identifying mark is the number 037 on the underside. SCP-1882 was recovered from the residence of Mr. Name Removed, who confessed to having purchased the item from the firm of Marshall, Carter, and Dark. 4 other similar items have been recovered in raids of other MC&D customers, but were destroyed before proper containment procedures could be enacted. Attempts to record audio or video output from SCP-1882 have resulted in the destruction of the recording equipment. Similarly, an attempt to open SCP-1882's casing led it to emitting a microwave pulse, probably a signaling system. Every day at 0500 GMT, SCP-1882 spontaneously turns on and begins to broadcast a program. The format of the program does not vary, and follows the pattern described below. Time 0500. SCP-1882 turns itself on. The Marshall, Carter, and Dark logo appears, accompanied by a rendition of the first 2 movements of Haydn's Opus 76, Number 3. Time 0503. A female voice recites a list of digits. The digits change with each program, and have not been decoded so far. Time 0515. The scene changes to a bare room, barely lit from an unseen source. A person, a different one each day, henceforth called SCP-1882-A, is lying on the floor of the room, nude and unconscious. Time 0530, give or take 5 minutes. SCP-1882-A wakes up. For the next 17 hours, their reactions vary from instance to instance, but are consistent with those of a person who have been removed from their regular life and locked in an empty room. The camera stays in a single spot and is never remarked upon. Time 2210. Most instances of SCP-1882-A react as though they have heard noise from outside the room, although none can be heard by the viewer. Time 2220. Between 3 and 5 specimens of SCP-1882-B enter the field of view and proceed to data expunged. Time 2245. SCP-1882-B specimens retreat, leaving SCP-1882-A's corpse on the floor of the room. Time 2300. SCP-1882 turns itself off. Of note is that while SCP-1882-A's instances can be all traced back to people who are living at the time of the broadcast, there is no indication of these people disappearing, and in fact, the Foundation has monitored several victims leading their daily lives parallel to their SCP-1882-A doubles while being sequestered. Current theory is that SCP-1882-A is a duplicate of the original individual, created solely for the purpose of the broadcast. Notable instances of SCP-1882-A during the Foundation's possession of the item include December 20th, 2010, Name Removed, well-known actress and singer. 17th of February, 2011, Name Removed, ex-president of Country Removed. August 6th, 2011, an adult Bengal tiger. July 11th, 2011. Doctor, name removed, Level 3 researcher at Site-75. Despite not knowing SCP-1882's existence, Doctor, name removed, surmised that he had been captured by the enemy forces and engaged Protocol Phoebus 3.3, causing redacted. SCP-1882 switched back to the M, C, and D logo until regular turn-off time. September 9, 2011. D-99221 enrolled at Site-65. D-99221 was transferred and presented to SCP-1882, but was unable to provide any new information regarding her appearance as SCP-1882-A. Interview and psychological debriefing of D-99221 annexed. SCP-1882-B specimens are data expunged. Some are recognizable as formerly human, and 3 have been identified as previous instances of SCP-1882-A.